I've heard a lot of people say that UFOs are from hell, or that UFOs really are just spacecraft or demons or fallen angels. Well, I don't know if they are fallen angels. I don't know if they come from hell or from the sun. I have no clue, but what I know is this: they saved my life. I remember being, my goodness, 5, 6, and I remember that I had done something in the garage that I wasn't supposed to. I don't remember. I think I had touched one of my dad's tools. And so I was sent to my room, and in comes my father, this Vietnam veteran that earned a Purple Heart and a Silver Star, right? War machine. He comes up to me and he puts his right hand around my neck, and he lifts me up into the air against the wall. All the way. And for the first time in my life, I was looking down at my dad. And within moments, I began kicking my legs. I couldn't breathe. And sure enough, I passed out. And when I began to gain consciousness, when I began to get oxygen to my brain, I could see that I was being kicked. And so I crawled. And I crawled into the closet. And I took a beating. But I took it. I didn't cry. And finally, the Vietnam War machine left. I stayed in that closet. I dared not to come out. My stepmom eventually came in looking for me, and she could see that I was where I was at. She came over and knelt down, and as her eyes filled with tears, she asked if I wanted a hug. And I just shook my head no. She eventually left, and after some time, I decided to come out. And what I noticed was there was a white man in my room. I never saw him before in my life. I didn't get any bad feelings or bad vibes. It didn't feel like he was a robber. I think just going by the experience I had, anybody could have shown up and I would have been comforted by their presence. And so as I walk up to this stranger who's in my room, this grown white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, I walk up to him and he looks at me. He bends over and he puts his right hand on my left shoulder, and he tells me, "We're going to get rid of him." And I took a couple steps back because I was just in complete shock that his mouth didn't move. Within a year and a half, my father went to prison. I want to bring everybody's focus to all the children around the world right now who are still cuddled up in a ball, afraid to move. For all those children, I know you're out there. I'm going to go ahead and say a prayer. If any of you ever get to hear this prayer, I want you to say it anytime you get scared. And this prayer goes like this. Dear God, make me a bird. Make me a bird, God, so that I can fly so far away. I believe at the age of 29 that it was a UFO that saved my life. And I'll always be in debt. So many conspiracy theories surrounding UFOs, so many theories of this world takeover and the decimation of 85% of the population, and here they are, saving my soul. I think the real monsters are us.